Hi there. Welcome to Remarkable Top 5. Join me as we explore the world's most fascinating and amazing top 5 lists. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's get started.
Welcome back to the Remarkable Top 5 channel. Today, we're going to be looking at some of the most bizarre animals you've probably never heard of. From regenerating salamanders to deep-sea octopuses, these creatures are truly fascinating. So, let's get started. Our first bizarre animal is the star-nosed mole. And let me tell you, this little guy has a nose that would put Pinocchio to shame. With 22 fleshy tentacles that look like something out of a horror movie, the star-nosed mole has one of the weirdest snouts in the animal kingdom. It's like it's trying to be a mole and an octopus at the same time. But don't be fooled by its odd appearance, because the star-nosed mole is a total boss when it comes to hunting. It can identify and consume prey in less than a quarter of a second, which is faster than I can say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's right, this mole is quicker than Mary Poppins on a sugar rush. And if that's not impressive enough, the star-nosed mole can also smell underwater. Yes, you heard that right. It can literally sniff out food while it's swimming around in the muck. So, to sum it up, the star-nosed mole may look like it belongs in a science fiction movie, but it's actually a total badass when it comes to finding food. And that's why it's number 5 on our list of the most bizarre animals most people have never heard of. Fun fact. Did you know that the star-nosed mole is actually a really good swimmer? Despite its short, stocky legs and strange-looking nose, this little guy can swim faster than most other mole species. In fact, it's been known to dive underwater for up to 10 seconds at a time while hunting for prey. So not only is the star-nosed mole a skilled hunter on land, it's also a pretty impressive swimmer. Maybe it should consider trying out for the Olympics. Our fourth bizarre animal is the eye, and let me tell you, this little guy looks like something out of a Tim Burton movie. With its giant bushy tail and creepy bony fingers, it's no wonder the eye has been associated with witchcraft and bad luck in some cultures. If I saw this thing crawling towards me in the middle of the night, I'd probably run for the hills. But here's the thing. The eye might look like a creature straight out of a horror film, but it's actually kind of adorable when you get to know it. For starters, it's a primate, which means it's related to chimpanzees, gorillas, and humans. And while it may have freakishly long fingers, those fingers are actually incredibly useful for finding food. The eye uses its slender middle finger to tap on trees, and then listens for the echoes of insects inside. Once it's located its prey, it uses its sharp teeth to gnaw through the wood and extract its meal. Who needs a can opener when you've got teeth like that? But here's the best part. The eye is so unique that it was once thought to be extinct. For almost 70 years, scientists believed that the eye had disappeared from the face of the Earth. But in 1957, a group of researchers discovered a living population in Madagascar, and the rest is history. So not only is the eye one of the most bizarre animals out there, it's also a comeback kid. So, to sum it up, the eye may look like something you'd find in a haunted house, but it's actually a pretty cool primate with some seriously impressive hunting skills. And that's why it's number 4 on our list of the most bizarre animals most people have never heard of. Fun fact. The eye has a unique way of keeping its body temperature regulated. When it's feeling too warm, it will lick its wrists to cool down. This might seem like a strange way to beat the heat, but it actually works quite well. The eye has specialized sweat glands on its wrists that help to regulate its body temperature, and by licking them, it can spread the cooling effect of the sweat over the rest of its body. So not only is the eye a master of finding food, it's also a master of self-cooling. Number 3. Pangolin. Did you know that pangolins are the only known mammals that are covered in scales? Forget about those pesky porcupines and armadillos, the pangolin is the original armored animal. And they really take their scales seriously. If a pangolin feels threatened, it will curl up into a tight little ball, leaving its scales to fend off any attackers. But despite their tough exterior, pangolins are actually pretty chill. They're solitary creatures that spend most of their time snuffling around for ants and termites, which sounds like a pretty good life. They even have a special tongue that can be up to 2 feet long, which they use to slurp up their insect prey. And when they're not busy eating, pangolins are known to take naps in the shade and just generally take it easy. They're basically the chilled-out dudes of the animal kingdom. Fun fact: a pangolin can emit a noxious-smelling fluid from its anal glands, which can repel even the most determined of predators. Imagine being a predator, thinking you found an easy meal, only to be met with a stinky surprise. Talk about a pangolin power move. Number 2. Dumbo octopus. First of all, can we just appreciate the name, Dumbo octopus? It's like someone looked at this adorable creature and said, you know what would make you even cuter? If we named you after a cartoon elephant with giant ears. And honestly, they're not wrong. The Dumbo octopus is pretty darn cute. It has big, floppy ear-like fins that it flaps around to swim, giving it the appearance of a little aquatic elephant. But don't let its cute exterior fool you. The Dumbo octopus is actually a pretty impressive creature. It lives at depths of up to 13,000 feet below the ocean's surface, which is basically like living in a world of eternal darkness and crushing pressure. But the Dumbo octopus is built to handle it. It has a gelatinous body that allows it to compress at great depths, and its large fins make it a strong swimmer. Plus, its tentacles are covered in sticky suckers that allow it to capture prey in the dark depths of the ocean. It's like a cute little ninja of the deep sea. And if that's not impressive enough, the Dumbo octopus is also a bit of a romantic. When it's time to mate, the male will detach one of his tentacles and give it to the female as a gift. It's like the Dumbo octopus version of a bouquet of flowers, except instead of flowers, it's a limb. Fun fact: the Dumbo octopus is one of the few species of octopus that does not use ink as a defense mechanism. The Dumbo octopus isn't exactly known for its defensive abilities, it's more of a lover than a fighter. But one interesting thing about the Dumbo octopus is that, like many other octopuses, it has the ability to change color and texture to blend in with its surroundings. This is called camouflage, and it's a pretty nifty way to avoid detection by predators or prey. So if a Dumbo octopus does need to defend itself, it might try to hide in plain sight by blending in with its surroundings. It's like the octopus version of playing hide and seek, but with much higher stakes. And finally, at number 1, we have the axolotl. This Mexican salamander has the ability to regenerate its limbs, spinal cord, heart, and other organs. It can also regrow damaged parts of its brain, making it a unique and fascinating creature. This adorable little salamander looks like it just crawled out of a Dr. Seuss book. They have a cute little smile that makes them look perpetually happy. But don't be fooled by their charming appearance. The axolotl is actually a bit of a party animal. They love to burrow into the sand and hang out in caves during the day, but at night they come out to play. They're big fans of live food, especially worms and insects, and they've been known to chase their prey around like a cat with a laser pointer. So if you're looking for a pet that's equal parts cute and fierce, the axolotl might be just the critter for you. Fun fact: the axolotl is also known as the walking fish, even though it is not a fish at all. Also, the axolotl is not really known for its defensive capabilities, it's more of a pacifist than a warrior. In fact, if threatened, the axolotl's first instinct is usually to try to hide or swim away rather than fight back. But one interesting way that the axolotl can defend itself is through a process called autotomy. Autotomy is when the axolotl can detach its own limbs in order to distract or confuse a predator. So if a predator tries to grab onto an axolotl's leg, the axolotl might just let the leg come off and swim away with the predator distracted by its tasty, but now detached morsel. Don't worry. The axolotl can regenerate its lost limbs in just a few weeks, so it's not a big deal for them to sacrifice a limb in the name of survival. It's like they always say, sometimes you gotta lose a leg to win the fight. That's it for our list of the top 5 most bizarre animals most people have never heard of. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. Thanks for watching.